Welcome back to Botany Manor, where we are in my favourite place, the library and study. So, we've got a few new plants to find, or to grow, because this new area in Botanical Allies, we just picked up a few pieces of evidence, but we don't really have a lot right now. We've got Nightfall, Sapphire Gloom, and Cradle Fern to grow. For Sapphire Gloom, I have got one piece of evidence so far from the mushroom book. We've got a couple of pieces of evidence for Nightfall as well. It's related to the paintings, I think. So this needs a particular sunset time to be able to grow. But that's it. That's all I've got so far. We also have some eggs over here. I have absolutely no idea what to do with those though. And we've got this, which is about tree diseases. And I think this one, the root parasite, might be the thing that is wrong with the tree downstairs. Although it says there's currently no known cure, so that is not ideal if that is what it is. I'm kind of wondering whether I should go back down to that tree. But first, we'll just double check there's nothing else to read over here. This was the uncle telling us that he's got some books for us to read. He was allowing us to read some books from the library, since women weren't always allowed. And yeah, let's go and do some more exploration, see if we can work this out. We haven't found yet this seed packet for the Cradle Fern, which is apparently in the master bedroom. But I haven't found that yet. This was just unlocked. Now, if we can treat the tree, we'll be able to get through this door, because that's being blocked by the tree. See? Look at that. That looks just like the one in the book. Let's see if there's anything else on there that it says that might give us a clue as to how to solve that. Root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree receives from the soil. Eventually it causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. No, that doesn't help me. That doesn't give us any kind of clue. The eggs are so cool though. Again, absolutely not a clue what I'm supposed to do with eggs right now. I did suggest in the previous video, if you were watching that, that we could feed it, perhaps, to one of the plants. But no, that's probably not what we want to do. Let's see if I've got anything. Okay, I've got the tree diseases book and the bird eggs potentially as clues here, but I don't know what they would relate to. I'm having an idea. The mention of the specific disease that the tree has is making me wonder whether one of these plants might be able to help to treat it. Let's go back downstairs. Can we interact with that tree in any way? Here's our tree. There is a dish for the plant there. Let's see what it says. Sapphire Gloom and Nightfall. I don't have anything on Cradle Fern yet, so I'm definitely not going to be able to find anything on that. Could it be the mushroom? Could the mushroom help? Let's check out evidence in the mushroom book. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy, but some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through the soil. They've evolved to retrieve it in different ways, and that means they've become carnivorous. I think it's going to be the mushroom. I think we need to put the mushroom next to the tree and see if the mushroom eats. That seems like a weird thing to say about a mushroom, but we need to see if the mushroom consumes the other fungus. So let's go plant that mushroom. Luckily, I think there is there's a potting thing right here. Pot, soil, the Sapphire Gloom seed, and water. Okay, they are cute. Look at those cute little mushrooms. Yes, it's growing. Aha! Oh wow! Okay, that's much cooler than I expected it to be. Look at that. Okay. Now it tells us the Sapphire Gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. yeah, it had a bad name, which means tree diseases was the correct clue for that one. Okay, one down. And a beautiful new tree. Imagine having that in your actual house. Okay, let's go back up the stairs because now... Oh, I missed the stairs. Now we should be able to get through the door that the tree was blocking. Which hopefully is the master bedroom, which is where I'll find my final seed. Look at the cute little tiny mushrooms up here. Is it? Oh, it's a whole new hallway. The attic. What's this? On the 10th of August, dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention of it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Interesting. Maybe it was the river? Maybe it needed water? Oh, you can sit on that nice little cushioned window seat. I don't know why the brook chalice would be important at the moment. But maybe I'll discover that later. The attic is obviously locked, so we need to work out how to get into that. What's this? The trapped fairy painting. Oh. It's pretty. Okay, what's down here? Ah, eggs. Cradle Fern. Cradle Fern is going to need the eggs. Like a bluish speckled one? Don't know enough about bird eggs to know what that one might be, but let's add that to our evidence. Fern painting. The fairy painting is apparently also a clue. Is it to do with the markings on the wings or something? Unsure about that. I don't know what I can add that to yet. Okay, what's over here? 2 more doors. Oh, convenient. Potting thing. Okay, what's on this side? Aha, the bedroom. Very, very pretty bedroom. And the seed. Cradle Fern seed. Perfect. What's this? A petition? Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honourable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing, your signature. Did I forget to sign this, or is this just like a copy? I have beautiful handwriting. Oh, what did we throw in the bin? Weed removal ad. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialised in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, and duckweed. Brook chalice is that one that I saw. Make an appointment today. Apparently they're in Yeovil. So brook chalice grows in rivers. What's this one? Oh, a fairy tale, The Trapped Fairy. This is the story that goes along with that painting. A folk tale written by J.R.R. Kelly. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offence and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Wow, that was a dark ending to that fairy tale. That was like a Grimm-style fairy tale. That is going to be Nightfall. So the fairy painting and the fairy story are going to be for Nightfall. Still unsure how they're going to help me. One of the things that I need to find out about this is the time of the year, I think, but this doesn't tell me anything about that, does it? Does I? Does it? As dawn approached, the sun arose and the spell broke. Could it be something to do with the water? This. My dear Nova. Never forgotten. Aww. Oh, Nova was cute. My desk? Another letter. From Eliza this time. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I'm not sure it's worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them, and none was given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their home habitats, where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Yeah, we like Eliza. I hope we did that, or are going to do that. Got a nice fire in my bedroom. Oh, what are these? Tincture of red clover medicine. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. We've also got essence of arnica flower for sprains, strains, and joint pains. Okay. Got some natural remedies. Don't know how I'm going to use those. What's through here? Oh, a bath. Wow. Look at that bathroom. I've got another potential temperature change here. Oh, for warm water. Okay. And a picture starting to build. What's this? Hot bath at the turn of a tap. The number 30 bath geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Very nice. Nothing on the back? No. Okay, we had a fancy house here. I've got a piece of pipe. I assume... Oh. That's a puzzle. Oh. Bless me. Getting hay fever from fictional plants. Okay, let's try this. We have pieces of pipe all around the place. We also have the ability to flush the toilet. Okay, we've got one piece that's different. All the other ones are corner pieces. Let's have a look at this. What's this? Plumbing quote. Dear Arabella, here is our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job. Best left to the professionals. Have a nice day. Frederick. That was for installation of disconnected pipes. And it was pretty expensive. Really? 14 shillings? We'll just do it ourselves. Let's see if we can work out where this one fits, because I think it needs to be there, because that one can't just have a corner. And are all of my other pieces corners? Yeah, they are. And this one, we need one more corner. Where's my last corner? Let's try flushing the toilet. No, nothing happened. Okay. Oh, there, it's on the floor. Perfect. 14 shillings. I love all the details. Like, we even have a toothbrush on the side. There is space for a plant in the bath. It even has candles for a nice relaxing bath. Okay, this... Oh, okay, again, I was being silly. We do have well, we don't actually have brook chalice. We have the note for brook chalice, but we need the seed. So, for the brook chalice, we have the letter about weeds, the bird eggs, the petition, the weed removal, and the bath geyser. I don't think I have a clue that would tell me what the temperature should be. This is the last door that I haven't opened yet, so hopefully this is... Yes, this is the attic. Oh, a book. Oh no, not a book. A letter from Lady Montague. No, that's Lady Montague's from Romeo and Juliet. Just from Montague. Dear Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Sincerely, Professor Montague. Oh, thanks, Professor Montague. Now what's this? Oh, a key. Key to the attic. Just in time. Perfect timing. We've got some things that we put up on a notice board, including the Somerset River Trust, about rivers swimming in the season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, River Chew and the River Summer have been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. Okay, not necessarily great. Government notice, health and safety warning. It has been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. So we removed the weeds, but we did not remove the scrap metal. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: Cam, Summer and Chew. What? Those are the same ones that were cleared of weeds. The River Frome was also affected by the waste, although oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. Okay, well, it was clearly the weeds. I've done your research for you. It's the weeds. And that means that we've got some clues for... I feel like I've got too many clues for this. That's because I put bird eggs in the wrong place. Got a couple of things in the wrong place there, but that's fine. We'll work that out later. What's out here? Oh, another little study. Rivers of Somerset. Oh, the temperatures. Great, okay. So we know from... Before I say that confidently, let me just check that. Frome, the River Frome, that's the one that we want, is an average temperature of 25 Celsius. I think that's going to be the temperature it needs to be. And now I just need the seed. Dearest Arabella, I'm writing to share with you an exciting discovery I've made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. We have so many good friends who are just doing interesting research things. This is a great situation to be in. Oh, a puzzle. This is going to be for exactly what Marianne was telling us about. It seems windy up here. What's this book about? Bird calls. Ah, we did have that note about the birds. Interpretations from nature, written as easily to play melodies to enjoy at home. So that one is for the Cradle Fern. The bird call, the letter about melodies, and the eggs, and the petition. So we also have all of the clues for that. I'm getting so much at once now. Let's have a sit down for a second. I need to go and get the seed from the attic so that we can do one of them. And then we need to go and check what the correct egg is. So I need that bluish speckled one. I picked up the key for the attic. This isn't actually the attic, is it? It can't be, even though this seems attic-like. I haven't actually unlocked the attic yet. So where is the attic? Okay, but before we do that, we can now do the Cradle Fern. So let's do that first. Okay, actually I'll leave that there because I don't need to carry it around with me. We need to find out which egg this is. So it's like a light, speckly... I want to say blue, it's not exactly blue. Oh, there's the attic door. Really should have remembered that. I looked at it like a minute ago. Kinda sleepy today. Oh, this one. It's a crested owl. Yeah, definitely that one. The only other bluish one is the blue heron, but that's completely blue and not speckled at all. So crested owl. Let's go back to our bells. Grab the plant on the way. Okay, now let's check the book. Crested owl is ECDEGF. ECDEGF. ECD. Oh, that's nice. ECDEGF. Perfect. Ah, pretty. I love ferns. Nice. Okay. The cradle fern is used by the crested owl as a nest, and in turn the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. That's very pretty.